Hi everyone, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. We are back again for another episode of Season 4 of the Albuquerque Ventures. Only this time for the Albuquerque Ventures, we are doing it over on Hutchins Productions. So, but yeah, anyway, case in point is, Albuquerque Ventures is continuing. We're just not going to do it on Hutchins Hut, the original channel anymore. We're going to be expanding on it over on our second channel, our second big channel, the production. Now, again, you might be asking, why am I sitting outside? And to answer that question quite clearly and frankly and honestly, I am outside here at college and I am watching some tennis practices. Now, you might be wondering, why am I watching tennis practices? Well, one, I can tell you, is because the weather is nice, and secondly, it's a nice way to kind of open up to the outside world. But then again, like I said, after just about a few short hours ago, when I had myself a soda and I had myself some Chick-fil-A over at the Union, I'm like, I maybe should come over here too, over near kind of the tennis court and watch some people play some tennis. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend at least a fair amount of time watching some tennis. I don't know, because tennis it's kind of fun watching other people do it. So, now let me zoom this in real quick. Alright, so basically I'm watching the men's and the women's practice of tennis over here by the Johnson Center. The Johnson Center is kind of also known as the gym. And believe it or not, it's actually kind of very warm outside, so it's actually kind of warm outside, so you know what I mean? So, I've had a bunch of girls walk by and go into the centers and stuff, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, well, it's a great way to go outside, meet people, talk to people, make friends, because that's what I'm most than likely going to have to be doing by the time, the later part of the year comes about, because if you already don't know, I'm already going to be entering the scene kind of later in the year, but again, I'm really sorry that I'm not pointed at my focus right now, because right now I'm surrounded by lots of folks, and with certain folks have different strokes, and certain folks have different strokes, and with certain strokes have different folks. So again, I've pretty much met like almost everybody over here on this side of the property, and so I don't know, it's kind of like, I know occasionally you might have a student walk here and there, maybe you might have someone ride a bike, or maybe you might see someone driving a truck down a road or something, but for the most part it's pretty chill out here. It's pretty chill. But again, you might be wondering, where am I sitting at? Well, I'm sitting right here at UNM University of Advisement and the Richmond Center. And that is literally like right across the street here from the Johnson Center, which is the gym. Okay. So I have my camera pointed up at these girls and boys as they're playing tennis. And let me tell you, some of these girls are pretty good looking. So I'm not trying to sound like I'm a creeper or a pedo or anything, because these are people that are my age. So again, these are people that are in their 20s and 30s, just like me. So it's no crime at all to record a little bit of some tennis practicing. So again, like I said, I kind of want to stay away from like a perspective, but kind of also kind of capture on a perspective. Well, I'm feeling like I'm comfortable, but not too paranoid about the people that are around. But I don't know. It's kind of sort of like at the point now, it's like, yeah, well, the sun's out for like, I don't know, another hour, and then it'll start to cool back down again, and then, I don't know. I mean, the sun falls down at like 6:30. I mean, here, you'd be moderately surprised how soon the sun falls down. But, again, at least we're not in Arizona, we are in Albuquerque, which is in New Mexico, reminder. But, again, like I said, it's all kind of chillaxed here now, you know. It's all kind of chill. Like a chill atmosphere. So, you know, I don't know. But, you know. So now back to a regular video. But again, like I said, I'm just recording a little bit of some of my friends and peers playing a little bit of some tennis on the courts. So again, these are all people who are in my age group. So again, it's not stalkering, it's not invasion of privacy. It's basically enjoying a little bit of the outside space, you know, trying to enjoy some of the outside space. I mean, obviously, there's a clear difference between what the girl tennis wears and what the boy tennis wears. But again, I'm not trying to scout anybody out or anything, or look for anybody per se, but I'm not trying to look like I'm trying to like try hard or anything. But you know, what can I say? I'm just trying to enjoy a little bit of some sun, while also, you know, being mindful that I am at a very, 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 very chilled out spot right now. Alright, so I'll see you all later.